Hi, I'm Harry Toozle, and I'm going to ask you 7 questions to focus you on what really matters in your business. Now, as promised, this video is going to be short and to the point because you can literally read those 7 questions and almost do the workbook without listening to the video. But I think I will add some value in making you think through the different perspectives and my thinking behind the way I've put this workbook together. So the questions in a nutshell are these. Are you satisfied with 1, your profits, 2, your sales, 3, your customer base, 4, your products and services, 5, your plan to improve all of the above, with who is going to help you, and lastly, where you see yourself 5 years from now. Now, if you answer those questions about how you're going now and in the future, there will be a lot of material and a lot of information that you can use and thinking and reflection that can help you focus on what's really important and what to do now and what to do later. So that's the whole idea with these 7 questions. Now, on page 2 of my report, you consider all the questions. They are in more detail, and each question is set separately. Now, I suggest you do it this way. You look at page 3, where I give you a place to set the numerical goals, the numbers, the dollars, figures you want to achieve in sales, profit, customers, products, and services. And then answer the questions on page 4 and 5. There's space to look at each of the 7 questions where you can write down your reflection. And when you end there, go to page 6 and then evaluate your answers. Evaluate whether you're happy with how you're answering this. So with that said, let's go straight into the goals. Number 1, you're going to set numerical goals on page 3, as I said. Then on page 4 and 5, you'll write down your reflection. And on page 6, you'll evaluate. Those are the 3 main things you're going to do. Set some hard and fast dollar goals for the next year. Write down your reflection about that, and then evaluate whether you are happy with the answers, the clarity of it, any way you want to approach this. There's no one particular right way. So on page 3, that's what it will look like. You will set gross profit goals, net profit goals. And if you look at that there, gross and net profit, and in number 1 to 4, you will set goals around the key areas in your business. Now then you look at number 5, 6, and 7. There you can't really give numerical answers. What you do there is just jot down your quick reflection. Remember, on the next pages, 4 and 5, you are going to be able to write down your reflection in more detail. And that will look something like this. First question with some space to write. Next question with some space to write. So in a minute, we'll go through each question, discuss it briefly, and as we do it, you can probably write down your goals and start the reflection, and then when we finish with the video, you can just go on your own time and your own leisurely time, do it and really reflect. So with that said, let's ask the first question. How profitable are you, your business, and how profitable do you want to be? And that's the most important part, the want to be bit. And for now, focus on net profit. Just put a figure that says, now net profit is after you've paid yourself. Know this, yeah, I've got so much money and then I've got to pay myself and I've got nothing left. Your business should pay you, and it should have money left over as profit for actually running and owning the business, not just working in it. You need 2 paychecks. One for working in the business, being the boss or the worker, and the one for being the owner. Now, how much sales are you making, and where do you want to be a year from now? And again, the year from now is what's important. We can't do anything about the now and the past, but we can plan for the future. Now, the third is, what is your customer base? Who are your customers right now? And who do you want your customers to be a year from now? If you can make a list of customer groups, of actual customers, depending on the size of your business and the type of customers you have, that's what I'm looking at. You make a list. That is probably going to be kept for the next year, hopefully. You may lose some, and then make up enough customers to reach the sales you want to make. And then what products and services are you selling right now, and what would you like to sell? What will customers want a year from now? But the crystal ball gazing. Now you start off with the bits where you say, what will it take? What will it take to get there, to reach these goals around profits and sales, customers, products and services? And write down that. And you may need 1 or 2 pages extra if you wish, but I would say try and keep it simple for now. Number 6, who's going to help you? This could be staff, first of all, or partners in your business. It could be suppliers, it could even be customers. But who's going to help you? We are not islands. We do not live in isolation. Now, lastly, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Because when you have the hard work in the business, the reaching the goal, the late nights, or whatever you're going to do to achieve your goals, having this in mind, the real reason and the ultimate objective is always good to keep you motivated and keep you going. Now, as I said, you're going to write down numerical goals on page 3. Page 4 and 5, write down your reflections. And on page 6, evaluate. So let's talk about the evaluation part now. You'll get a table like this on page 6, where I'm saying, just tick there. 1 very dissatisfied to 5 for each of those areas. What is your answer there? Now, you can do this table and answer it from the point of view of how well did I answer it, how clear is my goals, how well am I doing now. You can see you can write 10 tables. It's not the point. The point is to do a quick reflection on how your own feeling and judgment about this is. Give an answer, and then use that to reflect on where the priority should lie in terms of actions for the future, rather than trying to get a perfect numerical answer. That's not the point. Now, another thing you can ask yourself as you do this, how did you feel when you answered these questions? In control, confident, worried, a bit anxious, ecstatic? It gives you an idea of where you believe you can actually achieve better, or where you think you've not done quite well enough, or you think, oh, I've done very well there. And this could be the basis, by the way, for us to have a discussion too in our workshop if you've gone through these. So if you want to ask for my free personal workshop, business planning session, followed up with a free session, do that at any time. With that said, all that I have left is to wish you a great life and a very successful business.